That area, baby. In the middle of Arkansas,
Hi.
with these Arkansas hillbillies. I don't know if can you hear me or not? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm in a
hear
bad
now.
area. I'm in the middle. Okay, you never hear me for long. I'm in the middle of Arkansas, on the Louisiana-Arkansas border. I'm in here with a bunch of hillbillies. Hey, you no good cracker hillbilly, get out the way.
They might be pretty happy to see a black man moving around, and they want to use them as a name, as what do you call them? There's these particular games where the archery, trying to use you as the aim of their game.
Yeah.
And yeah, they might be.
We might do
Yeah,
this.
they might.
They be hunting down Negroes. That would they be hunting down Negroes over here, Jack? I'm in the backwoods. You talking about some poverty? I be like, people talking about African poverty. Man, take your
Yeah,
ass around northern Louisiana and southern Arkansas. And you talking about some
yeah.
fucking poverty, Jack. These motherfucking Negroes out here living in one room shacks with the damn half the house missing. I'm like, what the fuck?
But you remember also in Georgia, last time you were in Georgia, it was also the same. I think people are also not living so good in Georgia, in some rural areas of Georgia. I think
it depends on the rural areas. You forget a lot of black people live in the rural areas because of slavery. You forget about this. Like the rural areas of North Carolina, like me being out here in the rural area, and I see all these black people. I'm like, man, I'd rather live in Africa than live in this shit. They talking about Africa. Man, Africa be an upgrade to living out. A lot of people don't know. Black people live fucked up in America. A lot of people just don't know. Black people live fucked up in America, Jack. They just don't know it.
Some people say you'd rather be broke and live in poor in America than living in Africa. I think that is what some people do like to say. You'd rather be broken in America.
Yeah, it depends on what country you are in Africa. A lot of African poverty is inhumane sometimes, depending on where you live at. Nobody wants to be poor living in a Central African Republic and shit.
All Niger. They're also Niger. All Togo.
Niger, Chad or some shit. Or South Sudan.
All
Fuck
Togo.
all that.
People don't want to live there. Yeah.
Exactly. People don't want to live there when they rich. Shit. I think I lost you, Spike. I'm in a bad area. Wow.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a heat. I think that was a bit of a problem, and but I hope that you can hear
Oh,
me
I
clear.
thought
Can you
that.
hear me?
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I thought that was me. I know
Oh
I was
no,
in a
you.
bad area. I thought that was. Okay, I thought that was me.
So it was on my end. But nonetheless, I want to welcome everyone to the broadcast. Sister Golden Heart, you're saying that the danger is in America. And I also see Kingston from Pittsburgh. You're saying Amani Spikes, Amani to you too. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And also Sister Nishman, you're saying Amani no Upendo family, Amani no Upendo to you too. And you're saying the wild strikes again. And Lando Winter, you're saying good day, Spikes. How are you doing, young brother, today? I'm doing well. And Lando Winter, will you still be able to join us in Tanzania? You know, there have been so many things happening. And the brother Lando Winter says that he might be around Tanzania in the same time that we shall be in Tanzania. I'm not sure. Maybe his plans has changed, but nonetheless, for the Blackwood Fan Network, we shall still continue with the plan for Tanzania. We shall be in Tanzania from the 12th of April, and we shall be there for a week in Dar es Salaam, and then we shall also be going to Zanzibar for another week. That is from the 16th to the 19th to the 26th of April. So, family, if you would like to join us, I think it's a little bit too late, but for the ones that have signed up for the tour, please make sure that you are also sharing the info with the rest of the family that perhaps might like to know a little bit more about Africa. Let them hang down. You say now, peace, Spikes and Kid. Peace to you too. And I also see a comment from Lando Winter. You saying, greetings, family. What's up? Kid, do not become a meal for those hillbilly in Alcanza. Yes, and Ziza Nishpenda is also agreeing on the same. But nonetheless, yesterday we were sharing about some different stories. And when we were talking about it, we happened to realize that what is happening with some places. We happen to see the Washington, in a sheriff in Washington, really taking back the claims that the police, that he had been threatened by one of the newspaper vendors, someone who tries to make a living from, taking the newspapers around the hood. And then he took back the statement. He actually said that, no, I made it up. He didn't, he hadn't threatened to kill me. And we are getting to just realize what is happening. It hasn't changed. Even if the same situation was the same. The situation was the same from around 30 years ago, 40 years ago, where someone can come and say, especially a cracker or a mzungu can come and say, you are threatening their life because you're delivering a newspaper around where they live. And you have, they need you to be arrested or something like that. But nonetheless, I see you saying absolutely. I will be there on the 15th of April. Thank you so much. We hope that you can be able to connect and get to have just get to also have a conversation, also connect with the rest of the Black Horse Fire family in Tanzania from the 15th of April. For the tour, it shall commence from the 11th. I believe we shall be there from the 11th, but the rest of the family perhaps might be getting there on the 12th. So it's officially starting from the 12th of April in Dar es Salaam. You will be finding us there in Tanzania. We also do have Dodoma. We might not be able to go to Dodoma. Dodoma is the capital city of Tanzania, but you will find us in Dar es Salaam, and also from the 20th, you will find us in Zanzibar as well. You're saying, General Mosquito, thank you so much. You're saying peace and love, everyone. Peace and love to you too. We hope that everything is going on with you and your family in the UK. General Mosquito always keep on saying that I do not know. Do I pronounce it Ike or Ike? I think on some places, some people do say Ike, others do say Ike. I don't know, especially if you're from a Ghanaian heritage. I think they might call it Ike. Nonetheless, we shall be talking about a matter of importance. We have been hearing about the shootings, and especially last week we also talked about another different shooting that did take place in Georgia. And of course, as it is, there was a suspect being arrested in Georgia. And the police did say that they are still trying to establish the cause or the what can I call it, the objective or the agenda or the motive behind this shooting. But they are still yet to establish the motive behind the shooting. For example, we are talking about 8 people being killed. And these were Asian, from the Asian community. But this recent particular one that did take place in Colorado, I wish you did have Zoe joining us, because Zoe is in Denver. He might be able to understand a little bit much more better about the dynamics on the ground. But I think we are not able to have Zo today telling us or letting us know what has been happening with that particular one, and maybe perhaps what would have been the motivation behind the people who are conducting the shooting in the part of Boulder in Colorado at the supermarket. But before that, I also want to share with us some other different, matters that have been taking place in different, Black communities worldwide. We have also had, sadly, about the shooting in Niger. I believe many of us maybe might not be even acquainted where Niger is, but Niger is a country bordering Nigeria. And what has happened is that there has been a recent, killing spree. This has been perpetrated by the Islamists, the Islamic militants, militants in this particular area, and there has been the loss of lives for about 150 people in the area because of senseless killings. And we have been saying that when you come to Africa, tribalism, not even tribalism, because some groups are divided among us. The Fulanis, we do have the Ashantis, we do have everyone else, getting divided among us at different lines. But the thing is, if you are in a different situation, you find yourself maybe requiring assistance, maybe there's a cyclone like we did have in Mozambique. The cyclone will not try to divide you if you are Fulani. The cyclone will not try to divide you if you are the Ashanti. It will not try to divide you if you are Yoruba, if you are Libo. You will have the same set of challenges. And I believe one of the things that we can do right now is really try and come together, regardless of whether you are Fulani, regardless of whether you are the tribe from the Yoruba or you are from the tribe of the Igbo. Coming together and fighting the vices in our community, such as corruption, such as tribalism, such as ignorance, because in many different states you will find that people still right now we are not as educated as we ought to be, and that those are some of the challenges that we should be fighting right now in these different African states. Bombi Danfa, thank you so much for joining us. You're saying peace family, peace to you too, and you're saying yes, the capital is from Dar es Salaam, that is in Dodoma. When I was younger, I used to always think that the capital city of Tanzania is in Dar es Salaam. I'm not sure. Perhaps they moved it, but I always thought that was the capital city. But you're saying, yes, it's a little bit far from Dar es Salaam. And you're saying the more they on us, the more bullets will fly. And also hair like fine wool, skin like bronze. You're saying greetings, my beloved Susan, whose eyes as red Maziwa, son of Amun, a born gifted, beloved among above angels. Eyes as red Maziwa. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And I would like to give a quick shout out to everyone that has been doing content, and of course, content aimed at giving information that is actually factual and reliable for our people globally. I have seen Sister Like Bearer. She has taken a break for a minute. She was back with us, I believe, yesterday. And I also want to give a quick shout out to the brother, the God Kinderel. You have been with us, and you have been doing a wonderful job with the Transatlantic Productions. I also do believe the sister Discussions with Dana has been doing also some content, and you can also get to check out her platform. And who else has been doing some wonderful job? Anyone else that I might left out, please also do let us know if you are doing some content and the content is guided. The content is aimed at guiding our people in different aspects, social, economics, political, spiritual. Please do let us know, and that would be a good thing. You're saying you will bite your tongue. Now I was just saying hair like fine wool, skin like blunt bronze. Yeah, that is the name of the eyes. That is the name of the eyes as red as amber jewel. That is the former name. And also Melanated Warrior. I haven't seen Melanated Warrior for a minute, but it's also all good. Land of Winter is saying our family. That shooting in Boulder has a doing of the government involvement all over it. It isn't a random shooting by some cycle bullshit. Land of Winter. Also, and I wish we had Zo from Colorado. He's of course one of us on the Black Watch Power Network. And I'm getting to wonder because at the end of the day, for example, with the shooting in, we have had different shootings. I believe, for example, in Aurora, in the same place, Colorado, there was another different shooting that did happen sometimes back. And I want to share with us a little bit, just taking us a little bit in time, share with us what did happen before this particular one. And you shall see Also, what did happen? And you will be able to see also what did that take place sometimes back. And I think it was about 8 years ago. Yes, I believe it was 8 years ago. And people might have forgotten, but nonetheless, I will still be sharing all the same. And I'll just saying what is different from back then and right now, because I don't think much is different. I think it's the same. And I think Colorado and this area happens to be one of the areas where I think everyone might have a gun. I'm not sure, but I wish I had so also join us and let us know perhaps.
70 casualties, not 71. There was a double reporting there. But the stories that are going to come out of this, of how in a remarkably short time the police force in Aurora responded to this situation, their efficiency in making an apprehension, the ability of our hospitals in remarkably short order to take care of all of these casualties in incredible systems.
And if you look at it, this is also from a reaction point of view. This is not from a proactive point of view. I say we need to address this problem. It's in the community, whether be it the guns control, or whether be it the mental disorders. Or most of the time, you only hear, okay, he had a mental disorder. That is why he went out and shot at everyone. But nonetheless, I think from whatever perspective you look at it, you get to realize that this is from a reactionary perspective, which is the conflict.
I'm not saying it was all perfect, but as this story is told, it will be remarkable. As of 3:30, we still had 30 patients in hospitals, 11 still in critical condition. This is an act that defies description. You can't connect emotions that we commonly think of.
And talking about not connecting emotions to whatever did happen with this particular one, I think also people should be worried, because this might also go very, very close to the school shootings. In schools, we have had different places the school shootings did happen. That was 8 years ago, but let me just take us a fast forward. And of course, right now there was a recent one where we did have the mass shootings, and this has to do with Boulder. Okay, this is the supermarket, right? It did happen. Where did you join us? Let me see. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us on the show. Let me just.
Jumbo.
Zambazo, how are you doing?
Man, I'm dodging bullets and slapping down crackers.
I was just wondering, did one of the bullets in Boulder get to you? Because I wasn't on the hill, and I think the cracker is doing the most. The cracker is doing the most, and they will be claiming the one or two. They had a bad day. I think one of the crackers had a bad day, and this is
Did you
what did
see
happen.
his name?
No, I haven't seen the name. I do not know the exact name of the cracker that went on the shooting spree.
He's an Arab. He's a white Arab.
Yeah, I can see from the image, but I do not know about his name.
We begin, Robin, with another mass shooting in America, a deadly rampage in a grocery store in Boulder, Colorado, leaving 10 people dead, several yet to be identified, and including a veteran police officer, a father of 7.
Yes, fellow officers holding a procession overnight to honor 51-year-old Eric Talley. He was the first officer to respond to the scene. It was just minutes after the 911 call came in. This morning, we are live on the scene, and we will hear from some of the eyewitnesses on how they escaped.
But first, TJ, let's go to our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, who's there in Boulder with the latest on this tragedy. Good morning, Matt.
Robin, good morning. You can see that entire shopping center is still locked down. And those cars you see behind me, they actually belong to shoppers who fled the scene. They were unable to get back to their cars. Police still processing that scene. And this morning, we spoke to eyewitnesses who described the sound of the gunfire, the smell of the gunpowder, and the sheer terror they felt.
Guys, we got people down inside King Supers. Holy
This morning, gunfire and terror in a supermarket and another Colorado community reeling after a deadly mass shooting.
But so before even we continue sharing this particular video on what did happen, I just wanted to know, according to you, how prevalent is it for anyone to own a gun in this particular area in Boulder? Is it common for anyone to be able to get their hands on guns easily?
Oh yeah, man. First of all, Colorado is like a hunting haven. So you can go to Walmart and buy handguns or rifles and shotguns. You can get all of that kind of stuff. So the thing is in Boulder, it's so crazy. It was like a couple years ago. There's a classification or a category of elk called a Samson elk, and that's when the elk reaches an enormous proportion, and it has a large spread, really big rack of antlers. It gets to a point where you really can't kill it. You have to have a special license in order to kill one. Well, anyway, one of the sheriff deputies, he went and shot the elk in the middle of the town square, which was like poaching. So he broke the law. He ended up getting arrested. I don't know what all happened to it, but yeah, I think he got fired because I ended up seeing his unemployment claim. But the thing about it was, yeah, man, it's all kind of just cowboy shit going on in Boulder. Like, people walk around with a gun on their waist, like you see in cowboy movies. They do stupid shit like that in Boulder.
And it's crazy because we happen to be a community or a society where people just want to react. For example, the other shooting did happen in Georgia. It was 2 weeks ago, or maybe about 2 weeks ago. And
I think it was about a week or so ago. But what I want you to look at, and I want the audiences to look at, is this, because there's no coincidences in this universe. So what I want you to look at is the date when they had the shooting at the movie theater here in Aurora, Colorado, where during the Batman movie, when the guy shot up the movie theater and killed a bunch of people. Look and see what that date was, and look and see what phase of the moon and all of this type of stuff. Check out the mooner and the celestial setup at that occurrence. Same thing when this happened. I want you to look at that, because those dates and the way that the moon aligns, all of this stuff plays in part. I'm not saying that these individuals knew what they were doing, but there's certain energies that occur within this world and within this realm that we are unaware of, that our ancestors knew about. But these people are under the influence of these energies, and they act out these scripts over and over and over into perpetuity. And we see these what we look at and appear on the outside as random mass shootings, but there's connections to the universe with these shootings. It's not all random at all.
I'm not sure. Are you talking about the shooting? Because from what I see, that was at 2012 on the July 20, 2012. Is it the one you're talking about, or is it another one? The one I can see from the theater, the movie theater, I think was at around 2012. Aurora, Colorado shooting. A mass shooting occurred inside the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora. That was on 2020. July 2012. Is it the one you're talking about or a different one?
Yes, that's it. But
Yeah, yeah,
there's coincidences that now we're in March. Understand that, and I understand that this occurred on what was the 22nd of March. Was it 322? So
yeah.
so
Yeah,
322, and then this right here was 720. So I'm just
yeah.
saying there's something to look at in research because there's a connection.
Can you still
Everything
hear me?
yeah. Can you hear me? Can you
I'm
hear
not
me?
sure whether we lost Zoe or maybe it's on my end. Zoe, can you still hear me?
I
I
can
think
hear
we.
you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear now. I hear now. There was a problem there. Go on.
Okay, I was just saying that there's a synchronicity with everything. The dates may not be the same, but just research this type of stuff. We need to just make it a habit of seeing the connections between all of this stuff because nothing is random. When they have what appears to be random mass shootings in public places, there's a connection with all of this stuff. So whether it's the agenda that the government is trying to put in play, where it be gun control or whatever, they're trying to lobby for gun control or to get rid of automatic weapons, whatever it is, the dates and everything is connected also. So I don't know if in gematria if they all add up to the same number or something, but either way, it's all being utilized by the powers that be to harness energy and to play people like puppets. And we often see these things happening and we think it's just random. Oh, it's just random how that happened. But there's always going to be a downfall. There's going to be consequences that's going to result from this shooting now. Even with the
And
fact of this guy having this Muslim name, you know, they're gonna possibly say that it was connected to some terrorist act or something. You know that like I don't even know why he did it. They haven't even came out with an explanation of it.
motive.
He's still alive.
Motive. Yeah, and a motive. And I think there is something that always do stand out. You know, when a black man is being apprehended, there's a lot of force being used. You know, they say, oh, we were fearing for our lives and we had to defend ourselves and everything else. But if you look at the apprehension of everyone else, for example, the Muzungus being apprehended, or everyone else, even this particular one, you will see it's not. It has a different kind of a way in the way they approach it. You know, for if it were actually a black man that decided to go on a shooting spree, I'm not even sure whether he would be alive at the moment. I'm not really sure. He might have been sprayed with bullets, and then they say, "Oh, he came out. He was threatening us, and even if he did have nothing on his back."
You know without question, Spikes. You already know he would be dead. If it was a black man, it wouldn't be a discussion. He would be dead. He would have been a
Yeah,
threat. I can't think of too many outside of John Malvo or whoever,
yeah.
and that child that he was with, or John Muhammad, John Malvo and John Muhammad. I think that's what their names were, but they were supposedly the DC snipers when they were going around killing people. They are on well, one was on death row. I don't know if the teenager got locked up for life or whatever, but those are the only two black mass shooters that I can think about that's not directly on government payroll that we know of, that's able to kill a bunch of people and not be that didn't get killed by the authorities, because everyone else they got killed or burnt up or blew up with a robot or some kind of drone.
They do have different ways in which they get to address this particular one. But nonetheless, I was just saying that it's crazy. People might not even be watching and not seeing how these particular situations are handled. And like you heard, even when you're talking about the other different individuals and how they have been arrested, it's the same. You remember that was given even a burger. They had a chance to go get a burger they were given a burger for lunch. Kingston, you're saying Lee Marvel and John Muhammad and Lando Winter, brother Lando Winter is saying that the agenda is to remove assault rifle from the public ownership. That is the agenda. And Sister Nishman is saying more psyops. And General City, you saying he looked Asian. I think he was half Asian, or maybe I'm not sure whether he was half Asian or complete Asian. But that is what I did see from what we did share from the video a little bit earlier. General Mosquito says greetings up, and I think that is greetings up. And Land of Winter, you're saying a radical Muslim.
Greetings, General Mosquito.
Yeah, Lando
Yeah,
says
so his name is the guy's name is Ahmad Al Aliwi Alyssa. So it's Ahmad. That's a long ass damn name. That's like some CIA created ass name. Just to sound like some, like his name translates from into Arabic to "God is with me as I kill the Westerners" or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like his name is Ahmad Al Aliwi Alyssa. That's his name. They all start with A. This motherfucker got four names that start with A.
it's a bit, you can also try and make your own deductions from that particular name, because if you look at it, it might have been engineered, or it might have been just put there, so it confuses more people. But you might have been, they might say he was a part of a cell, like you were saying earlier on. So they might say maybe he was a part of this particular cell, and we have been stressing them for a minute. Because from what I do see from the news, it's saying that the gun had been bought some days earlier. That is what they were saying, had been bought about 6 days, about 6 days earlier with this particular incident. And of course, that also raises some questions, in terms of the gun ownership, like I was saying earlier, because they were saying that the owner, that this particular individual had gotten the gun some few days earlier, and maybe he had the intention. But anyhow, we might not be able to get so
Oh,
much
yeah.
from this.
So what they're gonna do is they're gonna push for legislation to delay your ability to actually get possession of the gun after paperwork. So they're gonna add in different layers of paperwork so the processing time is increased. So that way they can say, "Oh, well, it takes more time for us to investigate the background. That way we can close up any loopholes of the wrong people getting guns." But ultimately, what it's going to require is a psychological examination for before they start giving or allowing people to get guns. And that's when you're going to have these white people really get upset about that, because really all of this gun control, it speaks directly to white people. It doesn't really speak to black people at all, because you know what I'm saying. Black people, the law as far as the Second Amendment in the Constitution, it refers to slave owners having the right to bear arms so they can keep any quelling of slaves or black revolts down. So that way it was written in the Constitution for the white man to have a gun. A lot of times black people be thinking that shit apply to us. It don't apply to us. The right to
Doesn't.
bear arms don't apply to you. It does not apply to you at all. That's why they will kill your ass like they did Philando Castile. He had the right to bear arms and legally had a gun and got his ass shot, and the cop didn't go to jail. So what people need to understand, all this shit, these laws don't apply to us because we're not seen as people in the first place. In that same law, you can't use some shit that sees you as less than a human for your defense. It's not going to work for your defense. They done told you
But
that so many times in their legal system.
yeah. And I've seen the name. These are the individual that Zo was talking about a little bit earlier. He goes by the name Al Ahmad Al Aliwi Alisa. And of course, from this particular report, they say that he bought the gun about 6 days earlier. And this is a 21-year-old man who has been a suspect of these particular shootings that has killed 10 people.
That motherfucker look every bit of 68. That some bitch look like he about 50, 59, 68 years old. Bald head, fat dude with a belly and a bloody leg. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the? Hey, I'm like, what? How the fuck they making 21-year-olds nowadays? I ain't never seen
uh,
a 21-year-old look that damn old.
you have to get a bald head to get to be 21 years old in this particular state. If you're all Ahmad Aliwi Alisa, you have to be at least bald headed for you to be 21. And of course, like I said, it has always been reactive. People do want to react and say Obama recently. I think Obama, after this particular shooting in Georgia, there was the issue with Obama saying that he wants to address, on tackle the matter of a gun ownership or the gun control. He had put up the bill. I don't know how you think about the same. Will this gun control be achieved, or is this just another thing that people talk about, which will never happen?
No, the only place gun control will be enforced and achieved to some degree is in black neighborhoods. That's it. Because they have shit like gun rallies, no questions asked. Turn in a gun, receive $100 liquor certificate to go to your liquor store and get whatever malt liquor, $100 value. All kind of stupid shit they have. Turn in guns and get free marijuana at the dispensaries. They have shit like that in black neighborhoods, but they don't never have gun rallies in white neighborhoods and white areas where you can turn in your gun and no questions asked. Like the only time they say that shit is so you niggas been out there shooting one another. We'll help you get rid of your dirty guns, and that way you don't have to even ask any questions on who you done killed or who you know killed so and so. So because the gun has disappeared. Like they have shit like that going on, no questions asked. Like literally, like how you make you wonder, like how many unsolved murders you motherfuckers willing to turn a blind eye to. Let's be for real. So either you're lying about no questions asked and you're running ballistics on these guns that are being turned in, or two, you really have a error, a percentage of fudge where you can turn a blind eye to murders, and it's acceptable. So how many people out there wondering what happened to their family member and the motherfucker was killed by a gun that was turned in during a gun rally, no questions asked.
I agree with you because at the end of the day, you do find people getting to ask themselves, what did happen and if any information can be found regarding the same. And of course, let me get the comments from the family. Say that he's from Syria and Caucasoid all over social media saying he's not white. And they have said he's not white. I think they have decided to, I don't know who will be siding with him. And he might also not be getting any kind of a support when it comes to his area.
Spice, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry about that. I was just there was a bit of a hit right here. But nonetheless, I was just getting the comments from the family, and of course, I just want to get. I see. Eyes a red ember saying a research that Tal, what is his name? Tamahide babies, Tamahide children, Tamahide adults. We shall check on the same. Eyes are red as ember. And Lando Winty is saying a radical Muslim doesn't receive entrance to this country. Bullshit number one. He has a psychological issue. Bullshit number two. And the bullshit and he has finally the position of assault rifles. That is another thing. All these things do not add up. I agree with you, Lando Winter, because there is a problem at the end of the day. If you ask yourself, how did he get into the country? And also you have to ask yourself if he has psychological issues that has been put out by different platforms. And number three, how has he been able to get the portion of these assault rifles? This is a plan. I think it is a plan as well. And another side, I think that is what Sisanish Pena says. There is something deeper than just from what we can read from the newspapers or from what you can get from all these other mainstream media, saying that he went and shot and killed 10 people. There are different agendas that are going on this. But nonetheless, I want to move a little bit fast forward, and I want to share with us what has been happening in Chicago. But before then, I get a comment from Eyes as well as Emma saying, Spikes, that's because the scales has fallen away from your eyes, and you're now seeing them for who they really are and walking towards you. And of course, that is what I do see from Eyes as red as Ember. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And of course, we want to share with us what has been happening in different areas.
Keith.
Anybody talking? I don't hear shit.
I don't hear shit either. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I just got in here.
Okay.
Bad. With a bad area. Spikes in there?
They shooting? They shooting like Boulder, Colorado, where you at?
Nah, man. It's about my internet. I don't know.
So many levels of bad.
I'm just talking about a bad connection area. Shit. That's it. Spike, you there? Spike.
Spike dropped off or something. It happened earlier where it like paused. He was in the middle of talking and it paused just like it did just this time too.
Okay. I see his avatar still up there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
And
there you go.
sorry, you're having a bit of a hit. But I was saying about the Colorado, the shooting in Colorado, and I was saying that it's very, very. You have so many questions that you can ask about this particular one, because even the individual, there have been so many people saying that they will not be siding with them. You know, at the end of the day, they are saying he was Syrian, but no one is going to side with him. You know, and that is that also has a bit of a question now with that particular one. And that is what I was thinking. You know, there are so many questions with this particular one. We might not know about the motive, because even with the one in Georgia, we didn't know about the motive. They said he was having a pornography problem. I think he was also having some other different issues with the Asian women. And, you know, there's nothing that has been ascertained up to this particular moment regarding the same. But you're saying aspects that is because the scales have fallen away from your eyes. And for now, you're saying what they really are. And all talking and what's working towards you. And that is what is happening. So I would also like to ask you. What is happening. Of course, if you look at the bigger picture, you know, we are hearing about the shootings. It might also be happening in the schools. And right now, we are not sure that these can be prevented even from the schools. But what can be done really to prevent these mass shootings? I don't know if some many solutions that we can ascribe, maybe.
In my opinion, one way to effectively reduce mass shootings is to arm more people. When you have more people that are armed, you're going to have less people that act a fool with their gun, because everyone has a gun and no one else wants to get shot. There's no way to effectively remove all of the guns from society. So the only way to really ensure it is to give everyone a gun. If everyone has a personal firearm, then you're going to cut down on the incidence of individuals thinking that them having a gun means that they can go out and shoot everyone else without being shot themselves.
What was this shit about? Was it a crazy white man again?
That was an Asian. That was an Asian.
He was mad that he's mad that he's 21 years old and he looks 58.
Let me share the video. Let me share the video from the shooting so you can see what we are talking about.
Oh, this was great. It was an Asian shooting about him. It's an Asian shooter.
Yeah, he was. Let me share this. Real quick. Yeah, he was.
I thought the Asians were being attacked. Oh, good. This man, all is working perfect on these no good
He's from Syria. He's from Syria, so technically that counts as Asia, right?
Yeah. Probably. This is a guy.
Well, technically, it would be the Levant. Technically, that's a cracker. He's a Turk. Or the Turkanic people.
Yeah, it looks like
Arab. Those people are Turks.
He looks like
the Turk Empire.
He looks like he's Turkish. Let me share
We begin, Robin, with another mass shooting in America, a deadly rampage in a grocery store in Boulder, Colorado, leaving 10 people dead, several yet to be identified, and including a veteran police officer, a father of 7.
Yes, fellow officers holding a procession overnight to honor 51-year-old Eric Talley. He was the first officer to respond to the scene. It was just minutes after the 911 call came in. This morning, we are live on the scene, and we will hear from some of the eyewitnesses on how they escaped.
But first, TJ, let's go to our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, who's there in Boulder with the latest on this tragedy. Good morning, Matt.
Robin, good morning. You can see that that entire shopping center is still locked down. And those cars you see behind me, they actually belong to shoppers who fled the scene. They were unable to get back.
I jumped into the fruits and vegetables, goddammit. I got underneath all the damn oranges. I said, he's gonna kill all of us in this bitch. Go ahead.
Scene. And this morning we spoke to eyewitnesses who described the sound of the gunfire, the smell of the gunpowder, and the sheer terror they felt.
Guys, we got people down inside King Supers. Holy shit.
This morning, gunfire and terror in a supermarket and another Colorado community reeling after a deadly mass shooting.
Guys, there's an active shooter.
People say 10 people were killed, including a Boulder police officer, the only person wounded, the shooter. At 2:46 p.m. on Monday, a man armed with a rifle opening fire at this supermarket's parking lot, continuing the deadly shooting spree inside.
The officer down inside the building.
Police responding within minutes. Officer Eric Talley, the first law enforcement at the scene.
It looks like we have an active shooter. The white male, middle-aged, dark hair, beard, black.
He's a white male. That's a Caucasian.
Upscale market turned into a hellscape.
Well, I could smell the gunpowder, so they were pretty close.
Some shoppers and employees diving for cover, others hiding in the storage room.
We were like sitting ducks. I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking with this.
And in the sprint to safety, gutting decisions.
I was maybe about 5 feet back in an aisle when I heard the first shots.
You immediately know what they were when you heard those shots?
I mean, they came very quickly. It's the third shot I knew was gunfire. I saw a woman, shorter than myself, running towards me with a terrified look on her face.
By 3 p.m., a massive law enforcement presence was building. Boulder police joined by the FBI and ATF.
Without that quick response, we don't know if there would have been more loss of life.
Officers with
That's
long
what
guns
happens when you run out of Hot Pockets at the damn grocery store. That man had no more Hot Pockets. Where the fuck are the Hot Pockets at? Hey, sir, we get some. We get Sunday and Wednesday. What? No Hot Pockets, you motherfuckers. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, but I understand.
If he would have done that at the black,
Go on.
if he would have done that at the black grocery store, somebody would have came from the butcher's block with a 7-pound salami and killed his ass.
And he says he's a white Arab. He's a white Arab. I'm not what a white Arab.
He's not an Arab. That's the thing they keep. They're not Arab. They're Turk, they're white, they're Caucasian. They're not Arab. That's them that's them claiming other people's identity. They're not Arab. I'm gonna start calling them that. They're not fucking Arab. The white, they're Caucasian. The Caucasian is from Asia. He's not from what they call Europe. They walked into that part of West Asia and renamed it Europe. They are Caucasian. They are Cajun. That's what the motherfucker is. He's a cracker. He's not a goddamn different part of in Syria. Those are still Caucasians. They invaded all those areas. Those are all African lands that they invaded and took over. So they try, he's an Arab. He's not a goddamn Arab.
I also agree with you because people from Syria, even us have actually tried to denounce him. No one will actually want to be associated with him. But nonetheless, I want to go a little bit fast forward and talk about the matter of reparations because Evanston, of course, is becoming the first U.S. city to approve reparations for Black residents. But these are not really actual reparations. What they are saying is that they want to put some money which can help the residents get a little.
He's about Illinois.
Chicago, yeah.
Is that fake ass Illinois story? I know. Stacey Thomas sent it to me. No, that's fraudulent. Evansville, yeah, that's fraudulent. It's all kind of stipulations with that shit. You can talk about it, but it's another House of the Con game. And, oh, it's not as good as we can make it. We trying our best. Motherfucker, you the one wrote the dumb shit. You know it ain't nothing in there. You know it's some bullshit. Just give people their shit. Don't keep talking about, well, we trying to make it better. We working out. Work what out? Are you giving the shit or you're not? So with black people all kind of trying to work things out.
It's going.
Go ahead, though.
And it's going towards housing credit. It's going towards housing credit. I think like $25,000 housing credit, but not just the descendants of slaves. It's actually going to any minority group.
Oh shit! See, credit. The fuck is a credit? Are you? I swear you can't buy a fucking shack with $25,000 in no fucking Chicago. What am I gonna do with shit? I'm gonna do 25 grand, wipe my ass with it. Some more con game shit. Trying to make them feel good. Oh, we trying to do what's right. Fuck out of here.
I think Big T's just got his check. I think Big T's from Chicago just got his check. Yeah, I think Big T's just got his identity.
You ain't getting no check. You get a housing voucher. Go to rent someplace.
Isn't Evanston? Evanston is where Northeast University is located, huh, Keith? Or Northwest?
Northwestern. Yeah, I know it's in that area, in Chicago, outside Chicago.
Because I believe that's the same university, and that's the same university where the Alphas began, the black fraternity. So I'm wondering, like, because that's where the first black Greek fraternity was located, are they doing something with that being the first city to receive reparations?
I didn't know that.
So
it's new to me.
Well, I'm wondering if there's some type of connection between that being the first and that being the first city where they tried to roll out that type of plan. Is there a connection with that, or is it just coincidence?
I don't know. You got me. I didn't know that was. Hell, I didn't know what you. I didn't know that was even true what you're saying. I didn't even know nothing. I didn't know that was the first. I thought it would have been at HBCU. I would have thought it would have been at Northwestern.
No, the first chapter was there at Northwestern.
All right. I didn't know.
Oh no.
I didn't know they allowed Negroes to go to Northwestern way back then. Shit. I think Northwestern was started by the Rockefellers too. I know Chicago University was started by the Rockefellers. Oh, we lost Spike. I don't know. That's a good question.
We done lost Spikes again.
Yeah. Worthless ass internet I pay for over there. And that's crazy. Question, I don't know, but you know it's a scam. They're not giving you nothing. It's just a way to say, oh, white people trying to now make a better way for reparations. How's it gonna be reparations and it's for everybody? Not no
Exactly.
Con game.
Exactly. And it comes with stipulations.
Yeah, it's not reparative. What are you talking about? It's always the same old bait and switch shit when it comes to black people. Like we was on the damn conversation Saturday with that Bunny Ruckus lady. That Bunny, if you listen, go to that Bunny Ruckus lady on the damn phone, going to Tanzania. Now what? Now she's upset about black people taking their Social Security and going to Africa with. That's your money. You didn't. That's not the government gives you. But she ain't mad about the motherfucking white people who left America, went down to Costa Rica, Ecuador, like she said, or Colombia, the expats that went all over, or Thailand with their Social Security. But she's mad about Africans, or black Americans going to Africa with their Social Security money. This broad is crazy than cat shit. If you're gonna leave, why would you take your Social Security money? Well, you ain't say that to the white people going to Costa Rica.
She not she not saying that to the Mexicans that send all that money to their family in Mexico.
Mexico. I said, that. She's indicative of an old time Bunny Ruckus tune. I think these are the baby boomers that gotta die, man. This broad's mind is toasted. Like, wow. I know we were bad, but damn.
That's like I was talking to my uncle this morning, and he sitting here telling me, he thinking this is like something to brag about. He telling me how he don't fool with black women. A black woman can't do nothing for him. He telling me this. Hey, I don't fool with black women. I only mess with married white women. Da 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 da. I'm like, okay. So then he go, you heard about Deshaun Watson? I said, no. I said, but what? I said the women involved. I said I don't know all the details, but let me ask you this: are the women involved?
I don't know none of it. I haven't followed
Well,
sports. What do you
oh
do?
man, it's white
Okay,
it's
I
rape
don't know.
it's white supremacy at its finest, bruh.
All right,
So he
whatever.
wanna leave Houston, right? He wanna leave Houston and go somewhere else. They got a better
Oh,
chance
he
of
went
winning
out
the
of
Super
contract.
Bowl. Yeah.
Okay.
So they won't let him get out of it. So he up for
All right.
free agent. He up for free agent. They saying that he not going nowhere. Even when they interview the team is saying he not going nowhere. Like, we own this boy. He ain't going nowhere. So he won't sign. He won't sign the contract to stay there. So
Stay there. Okay.
the next thing you know, all these women start coming out with allegations of him acting sexually inappropriate with them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
And and then they check this out. They all white women too, right? You see what I'm saying? And they like massage therapists and stuff like that. Thomas, he be pulling this meat out and all this old kind of mess. So check this out. The lawyer,
Oh,
it's up to like 21 women now, right?
damn.
So check this out though. The lawyer that's representing these women lives next door to the Houston Texans owner.
Oh, no wonder. No, so they gonna smear, and once they smear your name, you're not, even though you're not guilty, you're done. You're
Don't
done.
nobody,
Once
yeah,
they
ain't
smear you,
nobody else gonna want to inherit that type of mess because you
yeah, once
obviously
they
got some
smear your
type of
name,
problem. Yeah,
once they smear your name like that, the accusation, the truth is not gonna catch up with you. It's too late. They got 21 women coming out. Come on, all of a sudden
yeah.
it's all pumping. They all white women. That's why I told you don't even fuck with no white women. You dumbass nigga athlete.
That's why I told my
You
uncle.
you
I said that's
you
why
could
you don't need to mess with no white women. He said, yeah, you right.
can't, can't put nothing on me about no white woman. Nope. You can't find no picture, no nothing of me with no white woman. Nowhere. If it is, it's doctors. You better look at this. Somebody do some damn good ass photoshopping. You can't find me next to no white woman. Hugged up, kissing, none of that shit. So so he must have a propensity to been with white women because that's how they can use the shit. Got 21 white women jumping out the bag. They're destroying you, dude. You'll never recover. You'll never recover. You'll never recover, Deshaun. You're done. You'll stay there and you're done. Because they smell in your name because they know no endorsements to touch you either. You're done. Yeah, it's the same old white supremacist system. They'll come out. Oh, you better not bring him over here and better not get no commercial. He done all this stuff against women, but that was never proven. We don't know if it's proven. Too many accusations by him.
Yeah, see,
Putting his
because
dick out,
they
and
using
hitting white women in the head with the motherfucker.
they using what happened to him in college against him. Remember, in college, he almost had a bar fight where he was about to get jumped by a bunch of racist people because he was up in there messing with white girls at a bar.
I didn't know that. I know the clips. I mean, I know he went to clips. I didn't know nothing about that. What?
Yeah,
They about to beat him
so
up
they
at
know.
yeah, So they know it's propensity for white women. That's why they, well, hey, dummy, I don't feel sorry for you athletes no more. You play with fire, you get burned, and you ain't even did nothing. Your parents should have told you, hey, leave white women alone. But they, when you go to college, they flood you with these white bras. You guys, hey, whatever. They 21 massage parlor. How's he just? I just going around getting massage and taking his dick out. Hey, you want to see my dick? Look at my dick, bitches. Like, come on. Story's not even believable, but he's black. They'll put out in the media. I was massaging his body down where he had aches and pains. I seen a big black snake come out. He said, "You want to see my dick?" I was like, "Oh my god!" I fainted at the size of his damn Johnson.
Yeah, because they know he don't have the money to be able to legally represent himself against this on his
Not
own.
against all those women. Hell no, not against all these. You said it's 21.
Yep.
I seen this big black tool. It was so big and black. I was frightened. I was frightened. Leg. I'm massaging your leg. He told me that was his third leg. It needed to be massaged too.
And
I'm
and
not
none of them.
Asian. I'm not Asian. I don't give happy endings. Go ahead.
It's no criminal charges at all. It's just looming. Like if you don't act up, you don't do right, we gonna drop all of this on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God. Yeah, because it was, yeah, so they just acting, they're not even charged nobody because there's no evidence. But they know when they destroy your name, they're gonna destroy your name in the realm of public public the word I'm looking for, public, whatever you call it, shit. Don't have the brain part.
Public perception, public opinion.
Yeah, yeah, public opinion. They're gonna destroy you in public opinion. They're gonna destroy you. You know, they're gonna let the public make their own opinion about your ass. Oh, you know, some they can't. All 21 women can't be lying on his ass. Where there's smoke, there's fire. He put his dick out on at least 2 of them or so. All 21 can't be lying. He put his dick out on a few of them somewhere.
And they saying like he had them come to his house, you know what I'm saying, to give him the massage. And he was doing stuff like getting erections and stuff, and that's what made them feel uncomfortable.
So they gonna make us shit on him, but they never gonna prosecute yet. Old ass Charlie Rose, fucking Gail King co-host, put his whole dick on young women's shoulders. Hey, you like that? You see that? That's my dick. It's on your shoulder. That Charlie Rose will take a shower. Oh, you gotta go take a shower. Come out. They put his dick on those young interns' shoulders and shit. You see that? They looking all crazy. Oh, creepy motherfucker. Gail King didn't want to say nothing about that. He's still my friend. Yeah. Every time he can every time we take one of these interns home, he's gonna do the old dick on the shoulder routine. You see that? You like it? You touch it, you suck it, you get some goddamn, you get the job. Touch it, suck it, do something with it. Somebody come out, he put his dick on their shoulder. Cause they be sitting, not while they standing, they be sitting with their back turned. He'll come walk up to him and put his dick on their shoulder. You're talking about some creepy ass shit. You like that? You know what that is? You know what to do with that thing right there? That's a dick. He tried it for a few more years. You said, Big Cheese. He makes about $30 million a year. Okay. I didn't know they paying him. I didn't know they paying him that much. I didn't know they paying Deshaun Watson that much. I didn't think he was really. Well, let me say, I ain't never watched the kid since Clemson. I haven't watched pro football in 4 years. I thought I could never not watch that shit. I was an addict of pro football. Ever since that camp and that thing, we said we're gonna walk away. I ain't watched football since 2016.
Me too.
And first I thought I was gonna miss it, but I don't miss it now. I guess it's like a drug habit. I got over it. You know, I don't even miss the shit no more. Go ahead,
they still do the same stuff I remember happening when I did watch it. It's like the same stuff they doing to the black players as opposed to the white boys getting away with anything.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was down for the protest last fight. Man, it was hard for me giving them football, goddamn. I don't know if I give no damn football. I gotta get on cold though, goddamn it. The first couple of, I ain't lying, that first 2016, that shit was rough, man. Man, you know, you go up your whole life. Football fiend, shit. Kids play football, the coach football, young man, shit. I don't miss it now. Like, I ain't watched the game. I don't know who won, who don't win. I don't know shit about football. See, that's why I watched it. Like, Deshaun was still in college at Clemson. And since I'm a Florida State fan, that's why I was watching his ass, torch our ass back in the day. But I haven't seen his pro career at all, so I don't know if he's good or not. Is he any good? Obviously so. He wants to leave. They want to keep him. He did what, but Chief asked what? He did what? He passed out thousands to immigrants a few years ago. Why? Houston Stadium where he played. Man, get the fuck out of here. I smell publicity stunt.
Yeah, but
ain't no
none of
young
them
people
immigrants
give a
is
damn
coming to his
money.
aid.
Yeah.
No,
And look at that. Gave out some immigrants some checks. Get the fuck out of here.
Had Mexicans
I ain't nothing
lined
about
up
that.
out
I
of the
don't believe
stadium.
Did he? Should he? He
Yeah.
be broke. He must have gave they whole. He must have get. Oh, that's
No,
check.
I think he was giving out
Go,
$5 bills
Joy.
or 10. He was giving out $5 and $10
Oh,
bills.
okay.
I remember my homeboy told me about that.
He be broken. Shit, many Mexicans out there in Houston. Shit, $5. His ass will be broke before goddamn 3 hours. Them taco eating bastards are short with the quickness. Where that nigga giving you $5 out to this immigrant? Where that nigga? They call you a nigga while you give them the $5. Thank you, nigga.
He can use
Thank
that
you,
as a
nigga.
tax. Use that as a tax write-off to hide some illegal shit he done probably did that he didn't want to show up on his finances. That way he can
What
get
he
some
is?
money back.
He's the second best quarterback in the league. He can play. Okay, that's what. Well, who the fuck is the best quarterback in the league? I don't know. Is it Tom Brady still? Tom Brady won the Super Bowl again this year. Who's the best quarterback? I don't even know who's the other quarterback. I don't even, God, I'm so detached from football. I don't even know who the fuck the quarterbacks are. The best was probably that
think
Mick boy, ain't it? Who is it?
Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham was the quarterback when I was in college at Temple in Philadelphia. I'm laughing because Randall used to have his own little show in Philadelphia and shit. The Randall, get ready, sports fan, for the Randall Cunningham show. I used to watch that shit religiously. That shit was all corny. I used to watch watch that shit religiously. So that took me back to my young years. That shit's hilarious, Randall Cutman. He gave the what? He gave the kitchen work. He didn't give nobody black. I mean, this dude, I'm already don't like his ass. Fuck him. Shit, I ain't know all this crazy shit. Fuck his ass. He a tool for them. He chased after white women, getting almost beat up a white woman. His OG just told me. I didn't know about that. Then he give $1,000 Latinos. They ain't done shit for nobody black. And black people support his ass in Houston. I'm sure. Fuck out of here. So, miss me with that whole ass shit. Good luck, dude. They gonna ruin you. They got you with your love of white women. They went overboard with your shit. 21. That's excessive. 21. Come on, man. That's more. That's almost you're talking about Tiger Woods status almost. I think Tiger had like almost 100 though. Talking about putting bananas and apple cobbler on white women's coochies and shit. Hope you don't got no shit like that. You just got the sad fact. Tigers was actually true. You're being set up. Tigers was actually true. Give me a white woman. Let me put some apple cobbler on your coochie. Lick it off. What? Tiger Woods is actually true. Yours is, man, they did overkill. 21. God damn. Oh, white supremacy. You got to love it. 21. You wouldn't have no. Are they all massage therapists though?
I don't know what all I don't know what all their positions are, but I know they all white women, none of them black.
No. Where's he harassing all these women at? Shit, where's he going and harassing all these? You got Ben Roethlisberger raping bitches, and they never had nothing happen to him. Not harassing, actually raping motherfuckers.
Brett Favre too.
Brett Favre. I find it hilarious. 21. 21 is over. They doing overkill on his ass. 21. God damn. 21. You ain't gonna beat that in the court of public opinion. Somebody telling the truth about his ass. Taking his dick out and hit people in the head with his shit. God damn. I'm surprised there hasn't been no legal allegations thrown out there yet. No criminality behind it. I think they send you a message, boy, you ain't going nowhere. He must be good to do all this. You ain't going nowhere. I got too much invested in you, boy. You a high-paid slave. You're going to say you've been fucking Miss Polly 21 times. 21 to the 10th power. 21. I'm surprised you had no white woman say he my baby's daddy. I'm surprised there been no white woman talking about no kids and all this crazy shit going on.
They would actually need proof then with his DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly right, King Stan. That butt breaking his ass. You got that right. He's getting butt broken. You got that shit right. Settlement suits. They gonna break his ass with that shit. Damn. Yeah, that's what they got. Look, all settlements. Damn that. They gonna man. They gonna impoverish his ass. Good. 21. Shit. 20. They gonna impoverish his ass.
Let's show you how dirty all them jokers is, man.
Oh, okay. They still trying to get him on the team. Big Cheese. Okay. He must be really good. Shit. Hey, hey, precise. They give Dak Prescott. I know he wanted a raise or bonus or something. I ain't watched football. I don't know if Dak Prescott any good. He was pretty good at
I think
Mississippi State.
I think he got the raise he wanted. He got like over
Okay.
100 and some million.
Okay, he's pretty good at Mississippi State, but I don't think I don't know if the Cowboys have been good or sorry. I don't even know. That's crazy. I used to tell you everything about football. Yeah, man, this is gonna happen here. They probably gonna win. This was gonna be. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know if the Cowboys any good or do they stink. I don't. I don't know. It's like last year when they had. I know nothing about the Super Bowl. I said, who's in the Super Bowl? Kansas City and who? It was Kansas City and New England last year, right? I said, okay. No, not Kansas City, New England. Kansas City and could have been
Tampa
New England.
Bay.
Kansas City and no, that was this year. The last year was Kansas City and somebody. Because Kansas City won that one. Up here they supposed to be playing. Oh, 49ers, San Francisco. I was like, damn, the 49ers are good again? I had no fucking clue. Like the 49ers. Yeah, I said Kansas City. Kansas City.
They had Jerry Rice run out there and run a vert and toe his hamstring.
He did what now?
No, I'm just talking shit.
Right to his hamstring them years ago, them 4 years ago, he was out there cooling with that helmet, with that chicken helmet on and shit, that biscuit.
Oh yeah, he should have tore his damn hamstring then.
You talking about it. That's how you know you've been gone broke. You got no dignity. Put a motherfucking chicken helmet on your fucking head.
Who in your opinion? It's like a whole generation of them football players that's some ultra coons. You got Herschel Walker, you got Jerry Rice.
Oh, coon.
In your opinion, who do you think is one of a bigger coon between Herschel and Jerry?
Herschel's a bigger coon because Herschel's a bigger coon. I don't think Herschel even know he a coon. I think Jerry knows he a coon. I think Herschel's too stupid to even know he a damn coon. I think Herschel's such a damn dummy. I don't think Herschel even know what a coon is. They just open his head and fill him with bullshit. He'll say it. You know.
He just gonna repeat it like a parrot.
Yeah, he just gonna repeat. Yeah, exactly. Rinse and repeat. They all coons. Bo Jackson a coon. Goddamn. Michael Jordan a fucking coon. They all coons. Hell, Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal's a coon. Charles Barkley's an old time grandmama coon. Stephen A. I mean, not. Go ahead.
What you think about Dion? He at Jackson State now.
Deion Sanders is coon ass now, man. That's a old buddy rookie. Nigga coon took he lost his first game. I see. I said.
Yep.
Shit, he been a coon. What? That Negro was a coon back at Florida State. Now, you know, I'm a Florida State fan. When he was at that Negro always been a coon. Shit. He ain't met a white man's ass. He ain't want to lick and put his damn tongue all up in there.
You know what?
Is your daddy? Is your ass wet enough, daddy? Go ahead,
you know the ones that don't coon, we don't even hear about really, like Warwick Dunn, because Warwick Dunn take care of the community. He done got a lot of single mothers homes in the city that he's from in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
In
But you
Florida,
don't
yeah.
hear about war done like
Because
that.
he's not a coon. He don't serve white supremacy. Well, you're not a coon. They quietly ghost your ass. You ain't benefiting them. And
Yep.
I showed a black. I didn't know Morgan Gunn was doing that. That's one of my favorite players. I didn't even know that. You taught
Oh
me something,
yeah.
so I didn't know Morgan Gunn was out there doing that.
He done spent millions of his own dollars housing single mothers and for single families.
Yeah, because I think work done comes like from one of the real poor communities out there. I think it's out there like near 27, like down there by Miami, a little bit north of Miami, in them backwoods, by them sugar cane plants.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all seen some poverty, man, shit. Negroes living like slavery days down that bitch. Motherfuckers walking down the road with no shoes on, fucking feet hot than a motherfucker. God damn. Negro ain't got no shoes. God damn. See, that's a good. See, I would never know. So damn, I ain't look at it. But never known that shit. If you're doing anything good, you're ghosted. If you're a coon, they give you a broadcasting career. You know, you can't even put a coherent sentence together. I'm a beaver about the ball and the ball through the ball and Bob a beaver about the ball. What? Like when they gave Magic Johnson his coon ass his own night show. Y'all remember back in the 90s? They gave goddamn Magic Johnson non-talking ass a TV show.
That was
That
a
shit was
joke for white people.
painful, damn it. Or
That was a joke for he couldn't even articulate. He couldn't enunciate or articulate.
that shit was
Magic Johnson was one of the first black people I ever heard say "thing" on TV. The thing over there. Get that thing there.
who said that? Who said that? Who said
Magic
that?
Johnson. Magic Johnson was talking like that, man.
And get that dude a TV show, man. That shit was incoherent babble. White people laughing at that
Yep.
shit lasted like 5 episodes. That shit was so bad. That motherfucker couldn't put a complete sentence together. And they knew he couldn't talk. But he's a coon. That shit was crazy. Motherfuckers had to have damn closed caption for his ass. He's speaking English. They gotta have closed caption for that ignorant ass nigga. What he saying? Yeah, it is about the dibber dabber, about the thing. Walk about the thing, waka waka waka. What? What'd you say? Closed caption. Closed caption says, "Tell us about your new movie. Who starred in it?"
You know what?
Yeah, waka
I ain't
waka new
gonna.
movie about the waka waka in the movie. Yeah, wow.
You know.
Good.
You know what they got. The whole concept. If people have seen this movie, they got the whole concept from Magic Johnson, and that movie was Pootie Tang. Y'all remember Pootie
Yeah,
Tang?
who's that? Yeah, that album with Chris
That
Rock
was
movie.
Magic
The
Johnson.
whole,
They
the
was making
whole
fun
ass
of
movie.
Magic Johnson.
Not
They was making
PB
fun of
Tang,
Magic Johnson.
PB Tang about the Pootie Tang, about the Papa Tang. Like, what? What you say? What the hell you saying, man? I hate that shit. My kids used to love
Slide.
that dumb shit.
Yeah, that was Magic. They were making fun of Magic Johnson.
And Living Color Tours. I remember that. I missed the episode. And Living Color Tour, they should have. I know they probably did an episode about his ass. I'm gonna go back and look it up on YouTube or something. He was so damn bad. I think Pootie. Oh my God! They knew this Negro couldn't talk. They knew his ass couldn't put a coherent sentence together. Out there doing a late night talk show. Yeah, about the chicken, yeah, baka, chicken, about the do. What? What the fuck you say, Magic? Yeah, I be saying about the cat, about the pootie cat and the tap and the pootie. Pootie tang, tap a tang. What the fuck is he talking about? But Magic is not. Magic is trying to promote the new album from Anita Baker. Yeah, get back with the new punch. Hey, album will be good. What I'm talking about the album stuff. What we talking about? Yeah. What the fuck is he saying?
Man,
Anita Baker
I
sitting there
saw
looking.
Anita
Anita Baker
Baker
standing.
the other day.
Anita Baker sitting there looking crazy as shit. She didn't know what the fuck he said. Yeah.
Anita Baker sitting there looking like baked potato. I'm serious, but man, she done got
She fat as
swole.
hell.
I'm like, what the
Yeah, she
happened?
fat as
Yeah, what happened to Anita Baker, man?
But she got fat. She had a divorce. Her husband stole all her damn money. She was depressed. She said.
That's just like I saw Lou had posted a picture of Sister Soldier the other day. I'm like, man,
Oh,
Sister
shit.
Soldier look like Grandma Sandwich.
Yeah. I ain't seen her in years. I don't know what she looked like. Since the damn 90s.
She damn near like Anita Baker. She damn near look like Anita Baker.
Anita Baker look crazy. Like you're like, damn, this is Anita. Shit, Anita, push back from the table. Man, because Anita owned all them Popeyes and Burger King or something up there in Detroit. And she had to sell them all to pay her husband alimony. She probably, she better go eat after doing that interview with Magic Johnson that day on that show. Yeah, you gotta do what you're doing, Anita. How about that? You gonna make it sweet love, that, He said, yes, of course, I understand. That was one of my first albums, Sweet Love. I love what you do. I don't see you talking about. You gonna sing a song for us tonight? This nigga sound retarded.
Yeah.
What's this
Then
retarded nigga saying?
It looked like the same studio as Arsenio Hall. It looked like they took Arsenio Hall's.
It did. It's exactly the same studio. Even I remember that shit. It did. Same fucking studio. Copy and paste shit. It is on the same damn network, Fox and shit. It was crazy. And for your viewing entertainment family, it's the Magic Johnson Show. We hooping Magic Johnson Talk Show. Yes, little band. Hey, man, how about you play a song? About to play the song and flap. Like, what? What'd you say, Magic? Play me a tune about flap too.
Because he
we
was trying to be. Remember, Arsenio used to be like, I want to hear some funky, nasty, greasy.
Nasty,
so Magic would try to be like, give me some of that. yeah.
Right.
What is he talking about?
Retarded ass nigga here. They gave a whole retarded nigga a talk show. Fuck out of here. Man. God damn. And he wouldn't believe he's a great businessman. No, they gave him capital. He's an idiot. He went to he's got great. No, and let you know, if you had capital, like he's got capital, you'd be a businessman too. If Magic was poor and talked like he did, he would never mask nothing. Right? That's why his homosexual son thought it was okay to be a faggot. Son, Daddy, I've been thinking about sucking dick. Hey, you don't think about sucking no dick? That's nasty. You don't put no dick in your mouth. You don't do no shit like that. You don't do it, brother. Sir, you don't know. Okay, Daddy, I think I will suck dick. Thanks for letting me know.
There's old film footage of Magic and Isaiah kissing on the lips on the court when the Pistons played the Magic. I mean, the Lakers. Crazy.
Oh yeah. Stacey, her voice is still classic. That body ain't classic no more. that body, that body's like a beach ball. Her voice is still classic, I'm sure. But she's all skinny and waif like back in the 80s and 90s. She ain't no waif no more. That motherfucker's a linebacker.
She forgot her lyrics because she needs some of that what's that shit, Keith? I don't forgot I got it right upstairs. What's the shit from the pine trees? The shit from the pine
What's that?
trees.
I don't know what you get from the pine tree.
The you know the stuff we talk about people taking to get rid of parasites in the brain from the pine trees, turpentine. She need to take some
turpentine, yeah.
turpentine so she can remember her son. We both need to take some turpentine. We over here, we don't forget what the turpentine.
Anita Baker be singing one of her classics for Stacey. It's a mystery how I got so fat. Bring back all the days I used to be thin. Baby, I can't believe the time I had when I was so young. Now I'm fucked up and fat. Fat. Baby, believe it's a mystery. And you'll see that the mystery what Magic Johnson was saying. Magic and Isaiah's sons are gay. Exactly. Remember?
Because both of they dad is doing some sweetness.
Yeah, they both said they was gay. Isaiah's son been raped. Like, how you get raped twice by a grown? He's a grown man getting raped twice. Well, no, I think it was a child the first time. Then he got raped by another grown man. He came in, just took my booty inside the bathroom. I'm like, what? How you talking to a grown ass man? He just bent me over and just fucked me. What he said?
Force me,
oh, Leslie on you.
Force me down.
Yeah, he took it all crazy. He was a grown ass man. He talking about you wasn't a little kid.
Talking about he bent them over like a bill folder, not like a wallet.
He bent me over. He bent me over and just took the ass. He just took all my asshole. I'm like, oh, did you leave some asshole left for me?
He got drugged. Keith. The dude drugged him, but it was the situation happened more than once. I remember the dude drugged him more than once and raped him more than once. I'm like, why you keep going around? Why you keep drinking what he give you, and why you keep going over there? If somebody done drugged you once, you don't drink nothing they give you. You know what I'm saying?
I still love Anita Baker. Anita's one of my favorite singers, but she did get kind of plump. I got to lose some weight too. Hell, I still love Anita Baker. Shit.
She's gonna change the first name to Biscuit. Biscuit Baker.
Biscuit Baker. Here's for Biscuit Baker.
Let's hear it for Biscuit. All she sang about is pastries now.
You never can think you. And the funny, she owned a pastry shop too. She owned a pastry shop too. Because I never thought, you look back there, you never thought Anita Baker could ever get that fat. She was real thin. I think Anita Baker had number like 5'1". She a tiny thing. I went to her concerts before back in the day. I haven't been since she was fat, but when she was still skinny back in the day. She's like 5'1". Anita Baker is tiny, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you,
back then.
Anita Baker, Sade. I used to have crushes on them women right there, man. I ain't even gonna joke about it.
Can sing. Sade was fine as hell to me. I don't even like light skinned bras. I thought Sade was fine as hell. Like I said, I don't even like light skinned women. I thought Sade was fine. Her voice was great. You know, she's, but Sade still look good today. Shit, she stayed in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Sade took
can't
care
say
of herself.
Sade. Yeah, Sade took care of herself. I know. I haven't seen her while when she came out like 10 years ago with that Soldier Love. I said, all right, goddamn, all right. Okay, Soldier Love. But, she's always fucking with white men, so I can't fuck with her ass. But she
I
thinks
thought
about
her,
African shit, always messing with white men. Huh?
I thought her daughter was by. Her daughter looked just like her, but I thought her daughter was by a black man.
Is it? It might be. I don't know. I thought she married a white man. It might be a black guy. I know she used to date black men. I don't know. I think her last husband was a white dude. Still with him or not? I don't know. I don't know.
Mm. You see, Stacey Dash trying to come back to black men. She said she was looking to date black men now.
Who's that?
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash. You look at her old wrinkled up ass.
After she done got ran through by that white dude she was married to, and him and his daughters done jumped on her and had the police come and arrest her after they whooped her. Remember
That's
that?
all she would date. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, that was down in outside Tampa. That was in Port Richey. A little bit like it's like 15 miles north of Tampa in that area right there. I know the area well. I'm saying, shit,
Man,
Newport Richie area, right?
Sade's daughter turned herself into a man.
So man,
What?
yeah, she did. That's what I said. That's what she was about. Yeah, she turned herself into a dude. I'm like,
What's wrong with these
but
chicks, man? That
sure
girl was
did,
that
sure
girl
did.
was gorgeous too. And then this the thing, it don't pay for no woman to turn herself to no man, cause you ain't gonna never have no you can't your clit can't turn to no real penis. Now it ain't gonna be no bigger than a thumb. Ain't no woman gonna fool with you for real. You done ruined yourself. You done
Yep.
ruined yourself.
It is. Yeah, yeah. She's in Britain out there with General Mosquito. She might live next door to General Mosquito. Like, hey, what's going on, dude? What's going on, General? Ain't you Sade's daughter? Hey, arrest your ass. I'm Sade's son, nigga. You better get it right. You better know about the sweetest taboo, nigga. Do, 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 do. It's the sweetest taboo. It's a taboo that I became a goddamn man. if I tell you now about my daughter becoming a man, it's the sweetest taboo. You keep giving me the sweet taboo. All kind of taboo shit happening in your goddamn family, Sade. Women becoming
For
men.
for real. That's
Sweetest
crazy.
taboo. At first to be, I give Sade credit. First she wasn't with that shit. She eventually accepted that goofball shit. Yep. That's fine. You keep giving me the sweetest taboo. Sometimes I think that you're a woman,
That's the
but you
sweetest
told me all
taboo.
a man.
Is calling her a him when they identify as a her. That's the sweetest taboo. Mm, mm,
Sweetest
mm,
taboo.
mm.
Oh man. Okay. But it's a, and the sad fact, all these cats are bootlickers. All of them. They sell black people down the river. Every last one of them. Pat, Martin Favor, any entertainer. You can't name me one righteous entertainer today. None of them.
It,
They always speak against your best interest. Hey,
it,
niggas, take the vaccine. Hey, stop beating up on Asian people. Go ahead, though.
if they can name one righteous entertainer, he on the street corner working for quarters.
That's you right. I don't know. Your name is one. All fair the same white supremacist talking point. You don't see no black people out here doing no mass shooting. Always somebody white all the time. Never us. You know, make us the scariest thing
Oh,
in
so I got
Indiana.
something here that I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead, though.
Chief, did you see the article? Did you see the article where they're talking about permanently implementing daylight savings time?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
How they gonna do that?
they're talking about making it daylight savings time permanently, and there's legislation going in place for it right now. If they're gonna see if it's gonna pass or not. But what they're saying is they're going back and forth for whatever causes seasonal depression and all this old kind of stuff. Well, the truth of the matter, if you ask me, if you guys remember, we discussed on this show that days are getting shorter and shorter. Time is speeding up. So as a result of days getting shorter, this is why they're increasing or getting rid of standard time and going to go to permanent daylight savings time. I think there's going to be more hours of daylight as
Oh,
time gets shorter. So as we go towards approach Sirius, there's going to be more light, available light. So what we kept talking
yeah.
about is utilizing this light, and this is being manifest in them getting rid of standard time and making it permanent daylight saving time because now we're going to have more hours of light, which is eventually going to lead to us being able to fully awaken our dormant DNA through the vibratory frequency of being exposed to more light.
That's true. Well, like, yeah, that's true. I didn't
So
know they were even talking about that.
yeah,
You got
so skin
you
cancer
got some
rates is
states
about
don't
to
practice.
increase.
You got some states that don't practice daylight saving time. Arizona, Indiana, I know they don't even move their clocks in Indiana or Arizona.
Yeah,
They just keep them the same.
and there ain't gonna be no
That's
way around all these extra hours of daylight. They ain't gonna be able to get away
right.
from that.
That's true. Oh, that's true. That's true. There's no difference. You don't change your time. It's still 10 o'clock at night and the sun up. Damn. Kind of 10 o'clock is
And
this?
don't sleep on the fact of the shot having some type of correlation with your DNA not being able to take advantage of the extra light. The
Oh, yeah, that's
shot
what
gonna
we
lock
said.
you
That's what we
down.
talking about. That's exactly what's supposed to do. It's supposed to lock you down. As I was showing, even though I didn't do a show Saturday, I was going through the motion. I really did a whole show with the panel that was going to Tanzania with us. I did a whole, yeah, it's going to lock you down. That vaccination is designed to lock you down, to cut off. Remember, they already got science so it's going to destroy also what is your RNA. It's part of your DNA, your RNA genetics. So they preparing all this. They've already, was those saying, they already know all this shit. If we know it, they've already known it. They've already studied. And it's funny, everybody's been dying from all these vaccinations. They haven't told you nothing about people dying from the AstraZeneca to the Johnson and Johnson and to the other. People been dying left and right and center. In Europe, I showed you, they stockpiled. Ain't nobody, white people ain't taking that shit in Europe. It's stockpiled. Oh, we got to get up to the Africans. The Europeans are being greedy. How they being greedy? They stockpiled. Ain't nobody taking that shit. They got that shit stockpiled. Because ain't nobody lining up getting that shit. But in their news, they see people lining up It might be shortages. Oh no, let me run and get a short. I was gonna be a shortage. Ain't nobody lining up to get the shit. Shortage how?
Then they
No
steady trying to
shortages with that shit.
put in all these prerequisites that you can't fly internationally if you don't get it. If you can't do this, you can't do that if you don't get it. They putting all these stipulations in place of your life not returning back to what you could do normally
They're trying to
prior
back to
to
normal.
this.
Yeah, but they're not passing no
Yeah.
laws. They'll destroy the air. They'll destroy the air business. It'll be completely destroyed. So, hey, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna implement that shit. That's what they want to do. Not gonna work.
Well,
People, too many people say
I
no.
think they said something like United was talking about putting in some rule that you can't fly on their airline even domestically if you don't get it. So,
Then
like you
they'll go
said,
broke. Then they'll go
it's
broke.
gonna hurt exactly, and unless they get
They'll
some
go
type
broke,
of
and other airlines will just say no, we're not doing. They'll let them go broke.
unless
They'll let them go broke.
the federal government offset whatever money they lose. You know what I'm saying? And
But
they
they can't.
become a
But they
welfare
can't.
recipient.
Yeah, exactly. But they can't offset all these airlines. They all going. Can't offset. Dollars almost worth. Can't offset all. Can't constantly keep that airline propped up. They just lost the money over and over and over again. So it doesn't make business sense to keep the airline up. You'll go out of business. Nobody gives a shit about that. You destroy the airline business. You can, because the customers, airline business come first. You can tell me you threaten me. You won't fly unless you take this back. Okay, then we won't fly then. Fuck it. We'll wait you out. You always have a small company say, yeah, you ain't got to worry about that shit with us. Come fly with us. Everybody be over there flying with them. Fuck that.
Long as I got a couple leaf blowers, these gas powered leaf blowers in my skateboard, I can go wherever I need to go in the continental US.
Your skateboard. Leave blowing skate. You mean it's a jetpack or some shit?
Yeah.
Somebody want to say that. They keep trying. They try. The whole thing is that they want to take away your freedom. See, if you were acquiesce, you already see right now. You got riots in the street all in Europe. Why are they not playing on the American news? Why not? That's new. Why are we not seeing on the American news? You got riots in Germany, riots in France, riots in Denmark. These are white people. They're not gonna be locked down. They're not wearing no more fucking masks. They're rioting in the streets. Why are we not seeing that? Because they don't push their narrative. Are you supposed to be locked down? Let them keep turn everything into a police state where they rob you of all your damn freedom. Just like with that fake ass Patriot Act shit with that 9/11 that they did, knowing that shit was an inside job.
So I'm glad you just said that, Keith, about the police state. Let me ask you this: under the system of white supremacy, aren't we already in a police state?
Black people are. White people, and they want to put everybody in the police state, like they got in China, and lock
Yeah.
everything down. That's the reason for the goddamn getting away with money. It's the wicked shit. They want to complete George Orwell 1984 police state, where you got these elite Europeans controlling everybody's fucking life, so they're able to genocide you off the planet. You got uh, too many white people fighting back up there. Hey, hey, fuck around no police state. You got them over in Europe fighting all over Europe right now.
Well, you see, in the UK, they trying to pass legislation right now to where if you like raise your voice loud or protest or say anything that they considered offensive, you can get arrested. Oh, you can't say nothing negative about the police without
That was
getting
in England.
arrested. Yeah, in
That
the
was in
UK.
England. I don't know about the U. Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
UK. But
yeah.
that, how did they hell? They out there fighting that shit because they trying to set up a police state around the world.
Well, I'm
That's not.
saying,
I understand.
yeah,
Go ahead.
globally, they gonna do it there. You think they'll implement it there because they don't even have guns
Everywhere.
over there. Before they
Yeah,
do it
they'll
everywhere,
implement it
they'll
everywhere.
test it. Yeah,
Exactly. If the British public go for it, they're not going for that shit. They market. They trying to look. This is this snatch at a totalitarian state. You think who runs the world? Your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers, with they agent ass whores like your Bill Gates, who's connected to the Rockefellers. It's this wicked ass bastard. That's why he's buying the farmland all across the United States so they can destroy all the seeds. That's these people destroying all the seeds. Because about you, black people. Like we just said, your connection with the sun. All this shit's about you.
Speaking of seeds, I remember from back when I was in school, they got a thing called the World Seed Bank. It's up around
Yeah.
Denmark or
It's up in
somewhere, but
Alaska. Some fucking
yeah, but it's basically it's a isolated biosphere where they're growing all of the plants on the planet that we ever grew. That as far as agriculturally or any commercial crop, they got all of them without the DNA being adulterated under this biodome. So it's isolated from all of the chemtrails and everything that they're contaminating the food that we eat with. This is where the global elites get their produce from. This is the source
yeah.
for the food. So we eating all this contaminated stuff that might cause cancer. They don't know. They're experimenting on us. But the ones that want to eat good vegetables and pure vegetables, that's where the elite get theirs from, the World Seed
Well,
Bank.
they know what it's doing. This is to lock you down spiritually. This is spiritual war. They know exactly what the fuck that this nanotech in that shit when they spraying that shit down to you. Make sure even whatever you got organic, the nanotech is still getting into your goddamn garden and getting into your damn farmland. Some wicked ass motherfuckers. It's all about locking you down. You say, but why would they do that? Exactly, because it's about locking you down, getting this nanotech up in you, locking you down spiritually. There wouldn't be no reason for them to put no fucking nanotech in chemtrails, all these heavy metals. What do you think that's about? It's about you. They can say if you Negroes don't eat the GMO got in the grocery store, you trying to grow your own shit. I'm gonna drop nanotech on that shit by the rainfall and the mist and shit. Some wicked ass shit going on.
And let's not overlook the smart dust that we studied already, and that interacting with your smartphone. So this is why stuff that you think about might pop up on your phone. Stuff that you speak about and talk about might pop up on your phone. Not only are they listening, but they're
You
able
never
to
lied about
siphon
that.
off your thoughts.
You never lied about that. Every time we talk about some shit pop up on my phone. Like, God damn. I'm gonna keep it 100. Even the goofy shit we talk about pop up somewhere on my damn phone. I'm like, wow, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, there's no privacy. If your thoughts aren't even private, if they're able to intercept your thoughts, okay, like who voted for that? All these democratically
Exactly, nobody.
responsible individuals. Who voted for that?
Nobody. You talking about a police state?
Shit, they been gonna play that Key Sweat. Nobody. For real.
Mm-hmm. For real, for real. Oh, getting real out here. It's getting real in the goddamn battlefield.
Yep.
Oh,
I,
I know
after
everything
the after,
changes. I'll go ahead, so.
I just want to say after the Asian spies got shot up around Atlanta, less than a week later, back the topic of discussion is black people attacking Asians.
Yeah, yeah. Attacking the stores to buy shit from their ass and being all rude and nasty. You buy, get out. I can get the house. Okay, thank you for being nasty. Thank you. Take all my money. I buy it. I get the house. Like, no, we've been asleep for a long time. The disrespect we put up from these people we made them rich is goddamn crazy. Yeah, but I tried to go live last night. I couldn't. I was in a bad area. I said, damn, my internet's fucked up. I can't go live last night. I was in a real bad area. Tried to go. I said, nah, it's buffering too much.
I wonder what your boy, what the next move gonna be. So this is the type of stuff we have to pay attention to what's really going on, because all of the moves that are being made are being implemented and being made to disadvantage us. None of this is going to be done to be put to our advantage. All of this is for our disadvantage. Every single thing. What the Biden administration is and the direction that they're moving.
What they're doing is make sure you lock down in poverty and misery, and more of us are put in prison. These laws, and more of us getting shot by Asians without any recourse. It's not gonna get. We don't got. Unless black people can say, "Hey, we're gonna just go to war." You got too many goofy niggas for that. You can ride on. Their only option here is to wait till they die out. Hope they won't kill us all off before we die out here. Before they die out here. That's your option. That's all you can do. You don't got the numbers, don't got the economics. Well, so how can you fight them? Most black people won't fight them. They want to stick their head in the sand like nothing's happening. Go ahead, Zoe.
Was it a decrease in the number of mass shootings that occurred nationally while Trump was president?
Damn, I don't know. I never looked it up. That's a good question. I don't have to research. I don't know.
Because it seemed like all of the cities that had curfews and that erupted from the George Floyd murder were all Democratic cities. So are the Democrats running some type of contra campaign to justify chaos and disorder?
I would say they always done that. Yeah.
So because it seemed like when Barack Obama was president, there was a whole bunch of mass shootings too.
There's shit going on. Yeah, always. Remember, all your fucked up laws get written under the Democrats every time. That's affect us.
Yeah, and for them to write those laws, they got to have some chaos going on, which they're sitting there orchestrating.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say one side is better than the other, but you know what I'm saying, they use different methods.
Well, the Democrats are worse because you believe that they're supposed to be good and they're supposed to be on your side. And that's a lie. They get in, they actually do the most harm to you.
Yeah.
They're the more insidious because and then the other white supremacists believe that the Democrats are doing shit for you when they're not. They're actually hurting you. So that brings even more hurt against your ass. This shit's insidious. It ain't never good for black people when Democrats are in power. You get mass killing. Because other people want to they want to blame us for these social things that the Democrats are pushing.
Yeah.
The faggotry, actually, some of the
demonic behavior.
Some of the right wingers are doing good. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. You're always in danger. Always in danger when you got Democrats in office. Always. You should have. I don't know if you see uptick in mass shooting. You see uptick in shooting the eye. Say that. You see that shit? Uptick in killing of our ass, and the uptick in incarceration of us as well, all under the Democratic Party.
Yeah, and if they can't do it directly, they make subjective ways, like this Asian anti-Asian
Asian
law,
thing,
where,
yeah.
and if you see the attacks that they complaining about, it's over 90% verbal. This is the shit. Somebody called me an Asian. Somebody said you Asian MF. I got called an Asian MF. That's not a verbal attack. That's like somebody said you
Not that.
black motherfucker.
I hate crime.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I got called the black motherfucker at Subway trying to order a sandwich by one of the Subway
God damn.
staff. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? It was a Mexican. It was a Mexican back there. I said, I'm waiting in line. So the one Mexican lady that was working back there making sandwiches, she said, "Which sandwich did you make?" She said, "Oh, I made the ladies right there." And then so she said, "Oh, you didn't make the black motherfuckers yet?" That's what she said, just like that.
Damn. Whoa.
I'm like,
Wow. Wow.
I'm like, oh, I'm the I'm the I'm the black
Wow.
motherfucker.
God
But
damn.
yeah,
Wow. Wow. Whoa. I walked out. I ain't eating that shit. I'm
man.
cool. Oh,
I did walk
man.
out. I didn't take that. I didn't eat that shit. I didn't even want no sandwich. I was like, man, I'm good. I couldn't even see what
God
store number it
damn.
was to report that shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers, yeah, y'all got a bunch of Mexicans calling niggas black motherfuckers up in here.
God damn. You had no altercation or nothing, so he just asked like, nah, should you
I
make the
did.
black motherfucker shit? God damn.
Yeah, I'm
And
a
that's how
black
and that's how
motherfucker.
they really feel about us. You need to know that. That came out. She thought she was at home and comfortable. She just that's the way she talked. Did you make the black motherfucker sandwich? Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
Nah, this black motherfucker said he wanted special onions. I told him we out of that shit. You make the black motherfucker sandwich.
I was like,
God
I'm good.
damn.
I'm good. I'm good. She's like, and then the other chick was like, no, how can I help you? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm good. I
No
don't want
shit.
nothing from y'all motherfuckers. Y'all got to call me a motherfucker? I ain't fuck down one of y'all motherfuckers' mothers.
Where did you get the black motherfucker shit?
That's how they talk to you. That's how they talk to you.
God
You be sitting.
damn.
You be sitting. I remember one time I was doing something, and I was moving had some furniture that was coming in, but I had to get some old furniture moved out, and there was some Hispanics that was moving this, you know what I'm saying, with the furniture company. So they came up in there, and
Uh-huh.
I had a big old terrarium where I keep my turtle in. So the dude come up in there, he thought
Yeah.
it was a snake up in there. He thought it was a snake, and he jumped back. He gonna call me. He said pendejo like that, right? So
You said
if you
what?
don't know what
He
pendejo,
got
he called me a
I mean
pendejo, which means
a bit
dumbass. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, it means a dumb motherfucker, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? So like it ain't nothing nice. It definitely not nothing nice. So he gonna say that
Nah,
because
but
I'm
I know
like,
pendejo
oh,
means
this
asshole. But go
no,
ahead.
pendejo means dumbass. So, but the thing
Okay.
is like it ain't nothing nice either way. You know what I'm saying? So to call
Yeah.
somebody that, you know what I'm saying, try to think you being slick with it. So then he said pendejo, and then he says, "What's in there?" I said, "Who the fuck you calling pendejo?" He says, "Oh, no, no problem, my friend. I thought you had a snake. It's a turtle." I said, "Nah, it don't matter what it is. I want your monkey ass to wait out in the truck. I don't want you up in my spot, motherfucker." But they'll do that. They'll do that. They'll call you my yate and all kind of stuff, and
Yep.
act like they
Yep.
being cool, smiling in your face. Like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
'cause they think you don't know the language. You don't know shit.
Mm-hmm. And,
That
and
shit
and
be
brothers
crazy.
be steady trying to hook up with them chicks. Johnny, I want to
I don't.
give me a Latina. I need me a Latina. It's this brother I know. He live up in
Them bad,
Connecticut.
them bad body motherfuckers.
For real.
Hey,
This brother I know up in Connecticut was talking about how he like Puerto
yeah.
Ricans and Dominicans, and he talking about his baby mama one. So he talking about how she did him dirty and kept his kids from him and all this old shit, right? And how bad she did him and took him through child support and kept
And
on.
he wants another one.
And no, listen now, he told me all this. And then like 2 days ago, this fool he be going to them auto auctions where you can get them cars in the
Yeah,
auction.
short
He
T.
he
Yeah,
done and be flipping them. He done went and
yeah.
bought two cars for the woman. He done
That's
went and bought two cars for his
oh
baby mama
shit.
that do him so dirty.
Yeah, you get
He
some
told
good
me,
deals at
yeah.
them car auctions too. Shit. You get
I'm
deals on
like,
them
you a
motherfuckers at them
clown.
car. You know, you talking about you know. Hey man, I think we just a lot of us are just lost. It's crazy. Some of them next bad body tamale eating motherfuckers, man. Them bad built bitches.
Especially after they have a baby. After
Have a
they have a
baby. Oh
baby, them
man.
motherfuckers they go looking like refrigerators. I'm talking about deep
Exactly right.
freezers, sideways deep freezers. Them old lay down wide bodies.
They
Yeah.
they motherfuckers in love with these bad built bitches. The fucking going these bad built bitches is crazy as hell. Making all kind of refried beans. I don't want to smell that shit every damn day. Refried
For
beans and all that kind of shit.
real. That's the man, and that's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. Them, man, from because my middle children mom is Mexican, so man,
Yeah,
they be
my
they shed
cousins
they
are
hair be just like the white folks, man. They hair be shedding and getting everywhere. I can't
yep.
stand that shit. You walk through the carpet with your socks off, you liable to lose a toe or something. Hair done wrapped around your toe and cut into your circulation. I'm like, this is just nasty. You got the back in the flow like 20 times in a row behind these motherfuckers. It's just ugh. And then everything
My
got
dad.
tortillas. Everything got
Yep.
tortillas with it. I'm like,
Yep.
come on, man.
You ain't gotta tell me. You know, I'm
It,
from LA. My damn uncle married as Nish calls my taco beef. He had like 9 kids with this woman, man. And then he ended up moving to El Paso because they was, his ass became a crackhead. They were gonna kill his ass over there in Compton. And they moved his ass out there to El Paso. And then one day he was living across the border in Juarez. I was like, motherfucker. Why you in Juarez? Ain't nobody find me in no fucking Juarez, man. God damn. They're not gonna look for you out here no fucking El Paso. They don't know where the fuck you at. Just making sure, man, shit cheap over in Juarez. but but you're right, man. 'Cause when I was going back and felt early 2000, I was going back and forth to California a lot. I go back and forth all the time. So I was holler at them, see them and shit. You're right. Everything is tortillas and shit. Oh man, God, man, you got a whole Mexican harem out this bitch, huh? I know. Anybody grew up in the West, you got a cousin, an uncle, or something. They're one of them taco head motherfuckers. Shit, that's just keeping it real. Keeping it real. Uh, 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 uh.
and I seen something that was kind of
I told
that kind of made me wonder where they trying to classify a lot of Hispanics as Asians now, so they can capitalize on that hate crime law.
they are Asian. Technically, depending on what they racial background are. Some are not. Some Latinos are actually Europeans. The upper echelon, but a lot of them, the regular mestizos are fucking Asian. So hey, if they do that, it means that's falling the damn white supremacists. Because technically, these motherfuckers are fucking Asian. Shit. Like, these
So
Mongolian motherfuckers.
I wonder what's the fluidity of these other racial groups as far as being able to go back and forth and claim all these different categories. Because you know, with us, we stuck pretty much.
Yeah, you stuck. Yeah, ain't no, you black and you black. What
Yeah,
you,
you
you
black,
light black, dark
okay?
black, and black black.
Because I done seen it where black folks done put other not available for their race, and once the state agency seen them, they changed it to black.
Who you think you fooling, nigga? To my other. You're other Negro. That was your. You can be light black, dark black, or Negro black. Pick your choice. At the end of the day, you black.
With a name like Kool-Aid Jones, motherfucker, we know you black. Kool-Aid.
You said Kool-Aid Jones.
Cherry Kool-Aid Jones. Cherry
Kool-Aid
Jones.
Oh man! And the funny part, only in the West when you get them doing all that crazy shit, trying to name your name.
Yep.
Oh, phone going out. Phone's alright. Only in the. Damn.
You there, Keith? I'm about to burn up out of here anyway, family. Y'all have a good one. Have a productive day, and keep your head on the swivel, especially if you're in a public location around crazy beasts. Peace.
See, I'm already in a bad area right now. So if I'm in a decent area, I'll come back on tonight. So, say much love to everybody. Everybody have a decent afternoon. And if I'm in a decent area, I will come back on. I don't think I'm in a good area now. Shit. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. This Arkansas internet is fucked up. This area is fucked up. So, I say much love. Stay away from me. And I'll holler at everybody later on tonight. Peace.